right, this one's a good one. Day 3 of 5, video 3 of 5 at your own pace. This one's, man, this one's been on my mind for a long time. If you want to build your character, you've got to be patient and you've got to be present. I love that alliteration right there, patient and present. So this is day 3. This is the third video in a 5 video series at your own pace. I hope you can join us for the other ones. But it all builds on one another. So in this video, we're going to learn about patience. We're going to learn about being present. If you haven't already, we are doing, I'm giving a free note taker. If you can complete everything on that note taker in correlation to these 5 videos, you will receive a free certificate of completion from my team to you for free to put on your personal resume. How cool would it be on your personal resume to say that you took a character class? Because, once again, we don't teach this in school. It's just such a great opportunity to learn and grow. In this video, we're going to define patience and presence. We're going to understand how being patient and present can help you build your character. We're going to develop your patience and presence. And finally, as always, at the end of each video, I'm going to give you some reflection questions to consider. All right, let's begin. I love starting with a definition. You've got to define something before you try to learn it. So let's define it. For those of you taking notes, patience is the capacity to accept or tolerate. This is deep here. I'm going to slow it down here. Delay. Whew, that's hard to accept or tolerate. Trouble or suffering. And look at this next part. Without getting angry or upset. That's hard to do. That's why it's called patience. The second definition that I found is the bearing of provocation, annoyance, misfortune, or pain. And once again, look at this strong word here, without, complaint, loss of temper, irritation, or the like. Let's be real. No one has perfect patience. However, by working on your patience, I promise you, you will feel your character being built. Every single day, every single moment in life, you get the opportunity to build your patience. Take a look at some of these other quotes that I found online. Its ability to stay without complaining, at a place you'd rather like to leave for a long period of time. All right, so that's what patience is. Patience is the calm acceptance that things can happen in a different order than the one you have in mind. That is patience. By not wanting things immediately, but by trusting that things will happen, but in the right timing. Maybe not in your timing or my timing, but in the right timing. You got patience. I think there's one more. Patience is not the ability to wait, but the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting, which is hard to do for me and for you, but that's what patience is. Here's the presence definition: being present, being available, fully enjoying the moment that you are in. It is the moment when you are calm and you know exactly what you want. You are focused on what you're doing without thinking about anyone else, being aware of what is going on around you instead of looking behind or ahead of you. All right. So fully enjoying the moment that you're in, that is being present. And that is something I need to work on and something I think a lot of us need to work on in our life. Okay, here's some pictures that I found. Your body's present, but it's your mind. And that is very, very, very true. Because even me, I could be somewhere in some place in some time, but sometimes my mind is not there at all. All right. Here are two graphics. The one on the left I've seen for years. I'll read it out. Do you mind if I strap your phone to my forehead so that I can pretend you're looking at me when I talk? I am guilty of it. Maybe you are too. But sometimes we just want the instant gratification. Sometimes we just tell ourselves, hey, let me just check this quick text and then I'll focus. But in reality, if you're honest with yourself, this is a habit that has been going on for a while, and it can really impact our life and our relationships. I love this quote. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the what? The present. And that's from Kung Fu Panda, and I'm sure from a couple other places as well. So in this video, let's take a look. The next thing I want to do is I want to help you understand how being patient and present can help you build your character. So let's take a look at how being patient and present can help you build your character. Well, when someone says something to irritate you, that is a great time to practice your patience. Because let's be real, we want to say something back. Let's be real, we want to fight back. We want to have them feel the same hurt that they made us feel. But I love this principle here, and this challenge here. If you don't have anything good to say, don't say it. man, if you can do that at a young age in your life, you're going to avoid so much conflict, so much unnecessary trouble in your life, in my opinion. Number two, when things don't go your way, that is a great opportunity to build your patience. Things don't go my way every day. So when you keep your eyes on the big picture, you need to understand that your patience will lead to perseverance, and that perseverance will lead to character change. And number three, when everyone around you is not patient, maybe that's how you're feeling. Maybe that's what you witness in your life. Life is whatever you want it to be. If you want it to be, it's all about hustle, 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 or all about go, 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 do, do, do. Trust me, there's a lot of people doing that right now. But by being patient, you have to understand that patient people are in more control of themselves and they truly stand out from the crowd. Because let's be real, a lot of people around us in our society, they are go, go, go. They are not patient all the time. So slow it down from time to time. It's going to absolutely help you out in your life. Being present. How can being present help build your character? Well, let's be real. Number one, your presence, I love this, is the best present to others. That's deep. By giving eye contact, by listening, by having listening gestures, by nodding your head, by asking questions, by giving people your attention. Oh my goodness, that is a great way to build your character. And if you can do this at a young age, you've got me beat because as a student, I did not do that at all. I was all about thinking about the next thing and just other things. Number two, by being present, you'll have more opportunities. Oh my gosh, for sure you will. There's a great quote: 90% of success is showing up. And if you can learn to be present in a busy world, you're going to stand out from the crowd. Absolutely, you will, because you're there. Most people don't even show up, right? But if you show up, if you're patient, if you're present, not just physically present, once again, mentally present as well, man, you will stand out from the crowd. Number three, your presence shows care, love, and intentionality. People may not be able to see your character, but guess what? They can see when you're present. Even in class, I know, I can tell, or I think I can tell. I don't know if I can tell. The students who are present and the students who are not. The students who are thinking about something else and the students who are focused on what I'm trying to teach them. The best way to strengthen your relationships is your presence. Okay, your presence is absolute. There's absolutely a connection here. They're not synonymous, but they're connected. Your presence is connected to your patience. If you're patient, you'll be present, etc. All right. The next thing I want to do is I want to give you some practical, easy steps to develop your patience and presence in your life. Number one, learn to slow down. Learn to slow down. Force yourself to slow down throughout the day. Man, if you can do that even a little bit each day, you will develop your patience for the better. Two, breathe. I do this in the morning. I just slow down. I focus on my breathing. I count to 10. Just slow it down for 10 seconds. 10 seconds in your whole day is really nothing, but you'll see the difference. Number three, identify when you feel the most impatient. When do you feel the most impatient? And when you identify that, you're going to quickly understand that all of us, we're impatient for different things. Okay, so identify that. Number four, listen more than you speak. If you can listen more than you speak, I'm telling you right now, you will develop your patience. Number five, I want you to think, what are your important goals and what are not your important goals? Let's be real here for a moment. A lot of times for me, and maybe for you, we are impatient for things that don't really matter. So a lot of times, we're like, oh, why is traffic so slow? But in reality, are we really rushing somewhere? Sometimes we are, but sometimes we're not. And it's in those moments that you have to understand, hey, my important goal is to get to my destination safely. It's not to get there 30 seconds earlier because I'm not even rushing. I'm not even, trying to get there at a certain time. So that's a great example. Think, what are your important goals and what are not? And that's going to absolutely help you develop your patience. How do you develop your presence? Number one, remove distractions. Remove what distracts you from being present. If you can do that, you will absolutely develop your presence. Number two, be more interested in what others have to say in your life, and not just what you want to say. When you show your interest in what people have to say, I'm telling you, you are being present because people are looking at you differently now and they're like, wow, this person's actually interested in what I have to say. Your body language, once again, shows people that you're listening. Eye contact, nodding your head, smiling. It, when you smile in life, you're going to quickly understand and see that other people are going to smile more as well, right? Because it's so contagious. Number 4, avoid multitasking. I know we think we can do it. I know we think we can do it well, but in reality, a lot of times we don't. And I'm preaching to myself here. And focus on what's in front of you at that moment. Okay. I'm not saying don't multitask, but just don't multitask when someone's in front of you. Okay. Number 5, notice your surroundings more. You know, sometimes like even when I'm in an environment that I've been in and I slow down and I'm present, I look around and honestly I see things I probably haven't noticed before. And I think you will as well. All right. So slow it down, be present in all you do. I hope you can join us for the last 2 videos. They're really good. Gratitude and empathy and focusing on service in your life. As always, I'm going to leave you with some questions to consider and to reflect on. Number 1, in your own words, what does patience and presence mean to you right now? Maybe even after watching this video, what does patience mean to you? How would you say it? Because if you can't say it to someone, you haven't learned it. So take a moment, just think, write it down, or tell someone, what does patience mean to you? What does presence mean to you? Number 2, be honest. On a scale of 1 to 10, how is your patience? How is your presence? Okay. And I'm not expecting you to become a 10 overnight, but try it. What is going to help you get to the next number? Number 3, who can you be more patient to? Who can you be more present around? Right. So really, really take a moment, take 1 minute to think, pause it, take a look at these videos or take a look at these questions. And I hope that you can get a lot out of this course. All right. To build your character. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.